Welcome back to the Healing Poetic Podcast. This is Keya McClain, the hardcore healing pen coach. Today's conversation in the Box in the Sky series is one I know many Black women will understand immediately. Corporate spaces and the box. Because, whoo, that's a deep sigh. Corporate environments often require an exhausting amount of emotional choreography for Black women. There's often an unspoken expectation in professional spaces that Black women should be pleasant, non-threatening, emotionally controlled, consistently polished, and endlessly accommodating. And if you deviate from that, you are suddenly aggressive, difficult, emotional, hard to work with, or intimidating. Meanwhile, many of us are carrying leadership skills, creativity, intuition, innovation, emotional intelligence, and years of experience. But professionalism often rewards performance over authenticity. One of the most exhausting parts of corporate life for many Black women is constant self-monitoring. Monitoring tone, facial expressions, word choice, volume, energy, emotion, reactions. That level of awareness is psychologically exhausting. And after years of it, many women begin disconnecting from themselves professionally. Here's the truth. Multifaceted women disrupt environments built on predictability because some women cannot be easily stereotyped. You may be deeply intelligent and funny, strategic and empathic, professional and creative, direct and nurturing. And some environments struggle with women who cannot be emotionally flattened into one role. And I like to call it the pancake, like the pancake method. You can't flatten me, or the burger method. You can't flatten me down. I am who I am. I think many women are redefining success now. Not just money, titles, or visibility, but peace, authenticity, alignment, mental health, and emotional freedom. Because success that requires constant self-abandonment becomes emotional imprisonment. And I want to share a quick instance that happened. I have so many stories, but I want to share this particular story in this conversation. I am, as you've heard, if you've been listening to the series, if you've been listening to my previous podcast, I am deeply layered. I am extremely nuanced. And I really can tell when people are like, you can see them trying to figure me out. They're trying to figure out, well, where does she fit? Well, what kind of woman is she? And I can even tell when they're trying to decipher, is she this type of Black woman or is she that type of Black woman? Is she just this type of a woman? Sometimes they're not thinking about my race. They're just trying to determine what kind of woman I am. And so people will do things like restrict communication from me, right? They won't communicate with me, but they'll communicate with everybody else around me because they want it to be known that they're ignoring me or that I'm not important in that space, but I don't need their permission. And I make that very clear. So I am not moved by those types of, behaviors. So a coworker would consistently not speak to me. She would not engage with me. She would not give me any eye contact. I would say good morning. She wouldn't speak back. So eventually I just stopped engaging with her altogether, right? And I didn't get upset by that. I just matched her behavior. Well, fast forward years, and she reaches out to me and she asks me for help. Not only did she ask me for help in something work-related, she also asked me for some help personally because another person in the office birthday was coming up and she wanted me to help her coordinate something. And so I very sternly noted that you do not communicate with me any other time. And in order for me to work with you in any way, that would require you to conduct yourself in a professional way. You've never spoken to me. You've never engaged with me. You've went out of your way to ignore me. So I don't owe you anything. So there are moments like that where people are, and she never responded to that email. She never responded. She didn't say my apologies, nor did she say, okay. She didn't respond at all. And that told me everything I needed to know about her. So if corporate spaces have ever made you feel like you had to shrink pieces of yourself to survive, this conversation was for you. You are not unprofessional because you were layered. And maybe the goal is not learning how to fit inside the box, but learning how to honor the sky within yourself anyway. I consistently honor the sky within myself. This is Keya McClain the Poet. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm going to ask you to share this podcast with a friend. Share this out with your community. This may resonate with someone else as much as it did with you. Feel free to send me a audio message sharing your thoughts and your feelings and any feedback that you have about this series or this particular episode. If you want to support me, go out to my website, which is keyascoaching.com, Keyas coaching.com. And until next time, I look forward to connecting with you. I will talk with you soon. Peace.